How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. As you can see today, we have the UMFP Young Player of the Season, or yeah, whatever you want to call him. It is Kylian Mbappe Lotan. Now, in real life, this kid is a revelation, an absolute revelation. For AS Monaco, he's had a fantastic season. Now, does that transfer over onto FIFA? Unfortunately not. We've had his informs, his silver and gold, which were good. They weren't amazing. We've had his team in the knockout stage, which again was good, but it doesn't quite hit that kind of elite tier player. Will this card propel him even further in this game? This 89 rated purple Team of the Year card, Team of the Year, Player of the Year card. Will it propel him to the next level? Today, we find it out, lads. If you do enjoy, smash a like on the video straight away. Your support on the recent videos, we've been hitting 1,000 likes, 2,000 likes, 1.5. Honestly, the support has been amazing. So once again, lads, absolutely smash it. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. And check the third line in the description. I now have a merchandise store. Yes, I've teamed up with Designed by Humans. There's a lot more designs coming right now. It's just a logo on shirts, on hoodies, etc, etc. But if you do want to visit them, link is in the description below. Now, the team we've got around Mbappe, it's kind of a generic squad, but I wanted to see if he could fit in with the big boys and play alongside your Ben Arthurs, who's at cam, your Lacazette, who's at striker, a solid midfield, in Kante, Ypoty, by the way, sensational. Priscilla in form, or team of the season, outstanding. Pogba is the right centre mid. We have Hernandez as the left back. I'll definitely be using him this weekend. Ferdinand, Sol Campbell, we have Seamus Coleman, and we have Campagna in nets, just because I wanted to try out a team this season keeper. He actually didn't do too bad. But anyways, guys, let's get into the review. So here we go then, lads, and what I normally do with the prices of these cards at the top of your screen, as you can see on the left and the right, I normally leave them blank because these cards are untradeable, but listening to your feedback, I'm putting the average price it costs to get the card. Well, between the two prices is the average at the time of me doing this review. 240 to 260 on the Xbox, 230 to 250 on the PlayStation. So on the PlayStation, at this moment in time, it is actually slightly cheaper. Now in Division 1, you get a lot of hard opponents. At the same time, you get a lot of easy opponents. But Mbappe destroyed, especially today. He scored 18 in 10 games with 3 assists. Now, you might look into that and think, this guy's a god. This review, he's going to be a god. Don't look into the goals too much. Some of the goals he did score because he got so many chances. The movement of this guy, the positioning of this guy is impeccable. He gets chance after chance after chance. Maybe through the course of the entire game, he gets like 15 chances or 10 chances or 12, 13, 14, 11. You get the idea. But the chances that he missed, he could have had double the figure, triple the figure, if he just found the target that little bit more. But we'll get into why and how he does miss those chances later on in this review. Now, in this clip up against Kante, you can see his raw pace, the youthful kind of exuberance with the card. It's showing because he's just so fast, so damn fast. It is ridiculous. The acceleration, the sprint speed on bloody point. You seen him blitz past Kante there. Kante in this game, he's no slouch. Normally with defenders, and you're the attacker, if you're running at someone, normally they can catch him. But with Mbappe, you're never catching him, lads. He is very, very fast. So if you've got the instruction, get him behind, press the back line, this guy will prey on the last man in the defense. Case in point, Ben Arthur gets the ball. Look at that run. That was impeccable from Mbappe, and the first time finish was sensational. I chipped that. It should have went over the goalkeeper. It went to the side of the keeper, so I did get very lucky with the finish. But the movement to running behind, it's second to none. It really is. On this game, you get a lot of good players with good movement. You look at Suarez, for example. His movement is sensational. Then you've got Mbappe. Mbappe's movement and the chances he kind of creates for himself, it's outstanding. This goal is outstanding. What is strike? What is strike? And it all comes from the positioning and the movement. The movement to get him behind, the pace to get him behind. It's just unreal. It really, really is. But, like I said, he misses so many opportunities because his movement is that good. He will get so many chances in a game. It's scoring them that's the difficult bit. Even though he's got 95 finishing, which again, you might look at the stat and think, this guy's going to score every single time I get the opportunity. It doesn't happen, lads. It doesn't happen. You've seen goals where he's pressured into scoring, where he's pressured by the opposition's defender. Like there, he's got people around him. He's took the shot from the edge of the area. It's went in the back of the net. But the one-on-ones is the main kind of bugaboo with this card. He's getting one-on-ones all the time because of his pace and his willingness to get in behind. Again, in that clip there, he's on the last man. He's getting in behind. He's causing a menace of himself, and he does score on that occasion. But if the players weren't around him, he wouldn't have scored. He wouldn't have scored. In a one-on-one situation, he put it wide so many times, not even on target. Now, with 95 finishing, you expect Mbappe to put it on target at least all the time. All the time. With Mbappe, my God, that's not his name. Mbappe, he put it wide. He put it wide a lot of the time. And it did piss me off, especially last night when I was playing the games. I think he scored like 6 in 6. He wasn't doing very well. He was getting the chances. He wasn't scoring the goals. Then I kind of clicked. Today I thought, you know what? I'm going to focus on his movement. I'm going to keep an eye on it all the time. You've got to keep that vision in your mind. You do the 1-2s with Mbappe. You pass it off Mbappe. But when you've got the ball by yourself and you've got no one around you, just look at your striker's movement. Like I said, he was kind of drawn close to me. What Mbappe was doing was running in behind Lacazette. So if you've got two strikers in the formation and Lacazette's kind of dropping off every now and then, and you've got Mbappe running in behind, it is the perfect combination. And if you keep your eye on that and you keep kind of focused on Mbappe's movement, you will score a lot of goals with Mbappe. I'm not taking it away that he's got 95 finishing, that he will score a lot of goals, because this is kind of evidence on the gameplay. He's got 18 and 10. I mean, he can score goals at the highest level. Well, not the highest level. I think Foot Champs is a little bit harder than Division 1. I will say that. But in terms of the pros of the card, we have the pace, which I've talked about. We have the movement, which I've talked about. We have the shot power, not his finishing. You might look at that and think, wow, how is his finishing not a pro? It's 90-5 for God's sake. But like I said, I think his shot power takes it in the back of the net. Normally, what I'm doing here, I'm not finessing it. I'm not finessing it. I'm powering it every single time. That was a tap in. But normally with Mbappe, I'm powering the ball every single time. I'm not kind of pussyfooting around. I'm not finessing it, because when I did do that, especially one-on-ones, he'd put it wide. He really, really would. And his dribbling is outstanding. He's got great dribbling stat. He's got great ball control. He's got good agility. I think he's got good balance. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But in terms of cons with the card, he comes with a lot of baggage. Unfortunately, he is kind of faulted in a lot of different ways. The one that I spoke about already is the 1v1s. He doesn't score them. He doesn't score them. Yes, he's going to get the odd opportunity where he does put it in the back of the net with one-on-ones, but normally he just doesn't find the target, and that is so frustrating for a card that you've paid, say, 200 to 300k for. You've paid a lot for the card. He is untradeable. He's got great stats. At least hit the target with your shots. 1v1s was the problem with the card, and I want to kind of attribute that to composure, but do we really know what composure means? EA, they need to come out and say, composure means this, it means that. They haven't come out and said anything. From what I'm taking of the composure stat is whether you do one-on-ones kind of confidently. And I say confidently, I don't know, I say that kind of weirdly, because it's weird for a player to have confidence on this game, but you need to kind of position your body right to score the goals. You need to kind of be composed 1v1. So that's where I'm coming from with composure, but I put a question mark there because I'm not too sure whether to attribute the one-on-one misses down his composure. This is where he does score kind of a nice goal 1v1 with the keeper. That was a rarity. It really, really was. His aggression, it made him seem not as strong in game. Yes, I had a whole chemistry style, which does boost his strength and aggression, I do believe. But, again, correct me if I'm wrong in any of this, but he just didn't feel strong. He didn't feel strong despite his great, great strength. He didn't feel strong in the slightest. And his heading is a problem. In the air, he just doesn't win headers. I don't know what it is about him. He's like, he doesn't get off the ground. He doesn't jump. I aimed a lot of goal kicks towards him. His hold-up play is just not good. But he's not a hold-up striker. If you're using this guy as kind of a target man, a hold-up striker to link with other strikers, you're going to do shit with him. You really, really are. What you want to do is utilize this guy's speed, use his movement on the last man, play the ball in behind, because if your opponent's got a high defensive line, you're going to get in behind all the time. You really will. But if they're sitting on park the bus and they are kind of not letting you get in behind, you're not going to do anything with Mbappe. He is limited there. And I could have had the 3-star skills as a con as well. Because 4-star skills, now I do believe he does warrant 4-star skills, would kind of unleash the card, unleash his kind of inner abilities to get past opponents, to get into more advantageous situations. But yeah, that's about it for this review, lads. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about composure, because I need a better understanding of the stat. I think everyone does, to be honest. So, overall rating, an 8.6. For a Team of the Year, I keep saying that, a Player of the Year card, that's not a good rating, lads. It's not a good rating. So, value for coins, 5.0. I'd save your coins. I'd wait for Team of the Season, see if he gets a higher rating card, maybe the same rating card, and I'd buy the tradable version. So if you don't like it, send them away and sell them. So if you want to try these cards out, there are 5-game loan SBCs, by the way, so you can kind of try before you buy, which, looking back, I wish I did, lads. I wish I bloody did. But that's where I'm going to leave it for this review. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, once again, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.